It's time already. Align already. It's time already. Shine already. It's time already.
Y'all heard Auntie Yan say, she said it's time already, okay? And that means it's time to wash your brushes after the 30 years that you may or may not have been taking. Before I start this video, I just wanted to do a little check-in with you guys. I am back from my hiatus that I literally had to take because this year has been crazy. From the pandemic to the extreme overt racism, police brutality, the killing of innocent, unarmed black people for no reason. This year has been a mess. So I've literally just had to give this year and all of my troubles to God. And that's really the only thing that has been getting me through it. And if you're not religious, I definitely do recommend engaging in self-care, getting your mind right, educating yourself so that you can be an ally for your peers and even just anyone that you come in contact with. And also, arrest the cops who killed Breonna Taylor. Let's stop playing with that one. First things first, I grabbed my Dr. Bronners 18-in-1 Hemp Citrus Pure Castile Soap and some Palmolive Soap. Next, you'll want to grab a clean bowl and begin to line it with paper towel so that after you're done washing your brushes, you can carefully place them in the bowl. At this point, you should also grab your brush egg if you have one to use and a pair of gloves in order to keep your hands nice and smooth. Next, you'll need to sort through your brushes that you have not cleaned in a while and pick your top 5. But who are we kidding? If you're like me and you've literally taken forever to wash your brushes, you're going to need to grab your top 10. Grab a bowl, put some water in it, and begin to add a little bit of your Dr. Bronner's 18-in-1 cleanser. This is just going to help to remove a lot of the dirt and oil before you really get deep in it with the dish soap. Then you'll begin to just shake your brushes around in the water and begin to loosen up the particles. At this point, you'll want to decide if you want to go without any armor, aka no gloves, no brush egg, just your bare hand, or if you want to grab your brush egg to help you a little bit, or maybe you want to have on some gloves. I personally like to choose a balance in between. One of my hands will be gloved up with the brush egg while the other one is bare so that I don't drop my brushes in the sink. At this point, you should have the idea down packed of grabbing your brush egg, putting a little product on there, wetting it with water, and beginning to swirl around your dirty brushes to loosen up the old makeup. This process can be very tedious to say the least, but it's definitely a great part of keeping clear skin, especially if you wear makeup every day. So after you do this first round of scrubbing, you're going to want to look at the brushes. I usually put them back into the water or just kind of see like which one still has product on it. And from there, I go into a second wash. The funny thing is that these 3 brushes are all from Sonia Kashuk, and they all needed to be washed again, so it might be something with the way that the brushes actually pick up product and the way that it's held in by the brushes. Once I went ahead and saturated those, I went ahead and used some dish soap again, scrubbed them one more time, and was able to loosen up that product well enough. I even use my brush egg on my beauty blenders just because it helps me clean them a lot faster. So as you can see, I repeat the same steps of grabbing some soap, putting it on my brush egg, and then lightly scrubbing my brush egg with it. And if you know me, you know I'm impatient, so I do not have all day to be playing. So this just helps to make the process go by smoother. Once you've made it this far, you're literally almost on your way to having your top 10 brushes and sponge nice and clean. And voila! Just like that, you have a nice little stack of freshly cleaned brushes that are awaiting in some clean paper towel to dry. And from there, you're all set to have your nicely clean brushes ready to apply your makeup for the next day. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Bye guys!